Stadium, downtown Indianapolis, the home of the Colts. It is the opener of the 2024 season for these two teams. And off we go on EA Sports. A short one taken at the 10. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. First and 10. Gesicki, the man in motion. And a strong start on the ground. He'll get 7 on the game's first play. Second down and 3. He'll drop to throw. He'll swing this one out wide to his running back. He'll be out of bounds, but after picking up the first down on a gain of 7.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
A toss, left side, caught by his running back.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
They face second down and 7. Handoff here, up the middle. And this defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's third down. He'll look to throw. Left side into the hands of Olave. He's going to have the first down. So they convert on third down with a pickup of 9.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on third down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun, and he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And they're going to get this ball down to the 20-yard line.
This is like a textbook, methodical, efficient NFL drive. 4 for 4 throwing the ball, mixing in some run. You're just marching the ball downfield at your will, and they get a fresh set of downs now to see if they can convert this nice drive into some points.
And the Colts are going to have themselves a first and goal. He's out of bounds at the 7-yard line. 13 yards on that one. Move the sticks. It's a first down. Could we see the first touchdown of the new season? It's first and goal. To the 5-yard line. Second and goal.
A pickup of 2 brings up second and goal.
Now some movement up front. And we'll hear from our referee for the first time here today. The task a bit tougher as they face second and goal. The man in motion is Watson. Back to throw. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
So can the defense come up with the early stop here on 3rd and goal? Olave is the motion man. Throwing here on 3rd and goal. That's out to the flat, and it's complete.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect. You know, they did a lot of good things on this opening drive, Mike. I know they stalled out once they got down there into the red zone. They're going to need to work on finishing some of these drives as this game moves along. But that's a good 3 points to start this game.
This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out. So they'll take over at the 30-yard line. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Now the second-year man, Devon Achane. And this play going nowhere. He is taken down behind the line of scrimmage on their first play of the game.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
They'll run it here with Antonio Gibson. He'll turn this into a gain of about 4. It's going to lead to 3rd down. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a 1st down.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
They'll run with Achane. Not a whole lot happening there, just a short pickup. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Once again, it's Achane. And he'll get this one across midfield. Brought down after a pickup of a half dozen. Here's 3rd and 2. They'll try and run it here. It's Achane. And he is going to have a Texans first down. They get 5 on 3rd and 1.
Nothing real fancy about this call here, Mike, right? In this 3rd and short, just get the ball to your running back, make sure he has enough space to pick up the first down, and they're able to convert.
They'll stay on the ground with Achane. Oh, no dice there. He is met and tackled behind the line of scrimmage. So, first quarter in the books here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. 3-0 is our score. We'll come back to Indianapolis in a moment. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Dobbs headed in motion. Now inside the 25. And he's out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, out inside the 20. They'll have a first down. It's a gain of 28. They'll run this one straight ahead with Achane. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down. Here's Achane. And the Texans are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
I think this 2nd down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a 3rd down and short. But there's no need for 3rd down. He was able to get enough on 2nd, and they get a fresh set of downs.
This opening drive, it has been a work of art. Now, can they put the finishing touches on? It's 1st and goal. They'll run with Robinson. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Houston. Good drive. They kept the ball. Greg, they moved it effectively down the field and finished it off on the ground for the touchdown.
So often, Mike, we see teams work on a great drive to get down here close, only to settle for a field goal. But in this case, give them a lot of credit. They put a great drive together, but they're able to capitalize and finish it off with 6.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Now, here comes a return from the 9. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Right away, they'll set up to throw. He'll get this out to his running back. And he can't get away. They rally to the football on defense and bring him down for no gain.
2nd and 10 at the 24-yard line.
On 2nd and 10, they'll try to throw to the left side in the hands of Hill. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line.
That's good for a Colts.
The man in motion is Watson. Blown back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. 2nd and 7.
Tackled by Trenton Simpson. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 43-yard line.
They'll look to throw. He'll get this into the hands of his running back. A very nice open field tackle there. He could not get free and gains nothing.
3rd down and 7.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. And he'll try to get to the marker, but he's going to wind up a yard or 2 short.
When you're willing to throw the ball short of the sticks on 3rd down, you know what that tells me, Mike? The decision to go for it on 4th down has already been made. If you're able to pick it up with yards after the catch, great. But if not, it's a 4th and short, and you give yourself a realistic shot of converting on this 4th down.
No move for the punt team. The offense staying out there for 4th down. They do indeed snap it as they'll try and throw. That is incomplete. They took a chance throwing it on 4th and short, but not to be, and they'll turn it over on downs.
You know, Mike, there's a lot of coaches out there who believe that an aggressive style of offense is your best chance of winning. Now, this takes it a little bit to the extreme, but I think this is something that we're going to continue to see as this game unfolds.
Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. Now the Colts will use the first of their timeouts.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
There's a handoff to Achane, running left. Gets to the edge at the 30. And he's going to be taken down.
And a nice pickup there by the back with an explosive run play. And it's important to point out, Mike, his offensive play caller, he's still working off that opening script. It doesn't necessarily have to just be the first possession. Using formations, using run game and pass. Unmask the defense and understand where to take the play calling as the game unfolds.
Timeout, Indianapolis. That is their second. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Here's Gibson. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. A second down throw for Stroud. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he's going to have the first down as he gets out of bounds, and he stopped the clock as well.
I hope we all appreciate just how difficult it is to throw the ball that well while on the run. And the way they teach it, Mike, is kind of cool. They actually teach the quarterback to disconnect your upper body from your lower body. Just keep your feet moving, and however your arm times up, just let it rip. And he does it as well as you can ask. Depending on the situation or the down and distance, Mike, the linebackers have different reads. Sometimes they read the offensive lineman. Sometimes they read the running back. In this case, his read brings him right to the play. He's able to make a big stop and keep the game to nothing.
Oh, he coughs up the football. And fortunately, this is going to get out of bounds. So no turnover, and it's actually going to wind up a first down. It'll be a gain of 10 and just enough to move the chains. Here's Achane. And he is going the wrong way. Tackled back at the 7.
I'd like to see that running back be a little bit more decisive with his cut, Mike. You can see he was a little hesitant, and once you're late making that decision, you just kind of get strong laterally. Great job there by the defense, and he has no choice but to take that loss.
Open man, that's Cager. And he can't get away. They rally to the football on defense and bring him down for no gain.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able.
And he will win the race to the pylon. He's in. Devon Achane. Touchdown, Texans. York now for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Texans extend their advantage to 14-3. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. From the 6, here comes a return. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Got it into the hands of Olave.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. Now they'll set up to throw. This throw right side is caught by Hill. And he's going to have the first down as he gets out of bounds, and he stopped the clock as well. He's going to air this one out, looking for Hill. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
There's only a handful of guys in the league who legitimately have world-class speed, and he's one of them. I mean, he's the type of weapon that you 3 or 4 times a game have to just say, okay, my guy, he's faster than your guy. We're going to send him deep and let it fly. And even though that one falls incomplete, you have to continue to sprinkle that threat in because it makes everything else in your passing game that much easier.
To the left side in the hands of Watson. So we've reached halftime here on NFL Kickoff Weekend as we get you to Orlando. Say hello to my old pal, Jonathan Coachman, with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. Coach, thank you. Back here on EA Sports as we count down to the kickoff of the second half. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. They'll start on the ground. It's A-10. He'll take this forward for about a yard at best. Kamari and Lassiter there on the stop. Here's 2nd and 9. From the gun, here's Stroud. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
We spent so much time talking about arm strength, and while that certainly has a place in the conversation, look at the touch of this ball, Mike. It's a deep corner route. This ball needs to have the right pace, the right trajectory to not only get it over the second-level defenders, but get that ball down into the hands of his target. He makes it look a lot easier than it actually is.
Stroud to throw here on 1st and 10. He keeps it himself.
He tried to buy all the time he could, but when he saw that space, he quickly turned from thrower to runner, and he's able to pick up a nice gain on 1st down.
A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. Dobbs headed in motion. They'll go play action with Stroud. Got his man at the 6. And he's into the end zone. Romeo Dobbs. Touchdown, Houston. York, good on the extra point. And the Texans move out to a 21-3 advantage. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. His drive will start on the ground. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line. And that's the way you want to run it on 1st down. A gain of 7. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. He'll get himself looked at, but this is not how you want to begin a new campaign. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. From the 50, he'll set up to throw. That's caught by Hill. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
These are the kind of plays that when you draw them up on the chalkboard, Mike, they all look great. But if you can't protect long enough, you're never going to get the receiver. I mean, think, he started on the left side of the formation in the slot, and he has to run all the way across the field to the right third. I mean, that takes a lot of time. Let's give a lot of credit to the big guys up front.
They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. Out of the gun, here's a run up the gut. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground. Like, there was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
Here's a 3rd down and 4. From out of the gun, he'll throw. He's got his man. It's Hill. He is knocked down hard. Wow, they stopped him in his tracks, but he does have enough to pick up the first down. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
Hill brought in motion. Back to the air once more on second down. A toss, left side, caught by his running back. And he'll be stopped short of the first down. He's able to look it in and get forward for a pickup of about 8.
Outbreaking routes, Mike, especially outside of the numbers, everything is about the timing. If you're late with the throw, you're going to be watching that defensive back take that thing the other way for 6.
He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work 1st and 10.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
They'll look to throw yet again. That's out to the flat, and it's complete. And he'll get about 8 on that one, most of it coming after the catch. It's second down.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Here's 2nd and 2. Olave is the motion man. They'll turn and hand this one off. And it doesn't appear that he got to that first down marker. They'll only give him a yard, so it'll set up 3rd down. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. Oh, man left wide open. Good play design there. Tyreek Hill. Touchdown, Colts. Extra point up and good from Moody. And the Colts get a bit closer here. It's now 21-10. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Here's Stroud. And it's complete to the sideline. Nice job getting both feet down inbounds.
The best guys I've been around, Mike, they have a sense where they can see the ball, but they can feel the sideline. And that's kind of an innate sense that these guys have that allows them to concentrate and secure the catch and ensuring that both feet remain in bounds.
And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
Here's the quarterback doing everything in his power to extend this play, and none of his guys could get open. You got to see someone separate, work with your quarterback, go into scramble second reaction mode, and let's also give some credit to the back end doing a nice job plastering with their assignment, and he had no choice but to throw it away.
Timeout, Indianapolis. That is their 2nd.
Really just the same approach that an offense would take on a quarterback sneak, Mike. You don't necessarily have to spring them for a huge gain. Can you buy just enough space up front to pick up 1 yard? That's exactly what they did. Pick up the first down.
Slot receiver headed right. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. Second down and 3. On the ground is H.A. And he's going to have a first down. Good run down inside the 45-yard line. On the handoff, it's Robinson. Oh, he's hit behind the line, and the ball is out. The Colts have got it. Still going. And he is going to bring this one back. They force the fumble, and it leads to a defensive score. Greg, what a terrible play for the offense. You're trying to gain some momentum. Here you not only lose the handle of the ball, you hand the defense 6 points.
And Mike, how often do we see that when a player loses the ball, his confidence is not far behind? And I think in this case, that's where the coaching comes in. Put your arm around him. Hey, we're giving you the ball in this next possession. We believe in you. They've got to get this player back into the flow of the game after that back-breaking turnover that led to the defensive touchdown.
We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a 1-score game as they kick it away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. On play action, Stroud. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw when the pass is incomplete.
The whole idea of the play action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion.
Throwing on 2nd down, Stroud. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
This crowd into it now as we get to 3rd down. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. And that is incomplete. Trying to get it to Kyle Pitts. And it's going to be 4th down. The Texans getting all set to punt as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a 4th quarter lead. That's a nice job of making things more manageable for this offense as he takes it back beyond the 25-yard line. Now, faking the give. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up second down.
So defensively, there's always the initial pass coverage plan, and then when that breaks down and the quarterback goes into scramble mode, how fast can you then move on to the second phase and what they call plaster, meaning find the nearest receiver and almost play a man-to-man, and it's exactly what they did here, and there was nowhere for the ball to go, and he's forced to just throw it away. This is why the timing of these routes is so critical. If that ball is thrown a little bit later, he's unable to keep his feet in bounds, but instead the quarterback is on time and accurate, and the receiver does a nice job not only securing the catch, but ensuring that both feet remain in bounds.
Big play coming up. This is third down. Olave is the motion man. They'll throw here on third and short. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a first down.
That's good for a Colts. First down. First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
They'll look to throw again. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up second down.
Smart choice here by the quarterback. He's trying to extend the play outside the pocket, but this was really nice coverage. A lot of eyes on the quarterback. It looked like there was multiple guys anticipating a chance for a pick, but throws the ball away and looks for another snap.
Here is a big one. Third down and 2. Olave is the motion man. Trying to pick this one up on the ground. Call it a gain of 13. First down, Indianapolis.
15 yards on the play. And the Colts, first down. First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
They'll look to throw. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back.
Nice job here by the defense. Did a good job just covering up everything for the most part. So once this ball was caught, really didn't have much of a choice but to just head out of bounds and pick up a modest gain.
Hill brought in motion. They'll give on the ground, and he'll get past the marker. So he's got a first down on that gain of 5.
5-yard gain on the play. That's another Colts.
Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You've got to have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
In the red zone now. He'll drop to throw. There's that man again. Another catch. The Colts are going to be set up. First and goal coming up. They'll mark him down at the 6-yard line.
First and goal at the 6-yard line.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. And he will wisely just get rid of this one and set up second and goal.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Second down, goal to go. Olave is the motion man. Handoff here, up the middle, and he will score. Touchdown, Indy. What a game this has been. Back and forth we go, and that fourth quarter score changes the lead one more time.
And we've seen the lead go back and forth, Mike, and now the question is, can they get a stop? Can they find a way defensively to hang on to this lead and get themselves this big win?
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. He'll swing that out wide, and this time they stop him short of the goal line. Touchdown a moment ago, no two-point conversion to add on as they come up empty. The return team gonna let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Here's 1st and 10. To throw is Stroud. The throw on the run is complete. 13 yards to start that drive. And a quick first down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late. Running back looked a little unsure of himself on that carry there, Mike. You have to think back to that fumble earlier in the game. How much is that still weighing on his mind? He didn't really seem to attack that hole like we've seen in the past. He gets stopped for no gain.
Here's 2nd down. They'll drop to throw. And that would be the dagger. It's intercepted. Picked off by their rookie linebacker.
And at this point in the game, Mike, we all know one play can be the difference between winning and losing. And now after that poor throw, we'll see. Can they capitalize on this extra possession that they just stole?
Back to throw here to begin the drive. He'll let this go deep for the end zone. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Tyreek Hill. Touchdown, Indianapolis. That his 2nd touchdown now here in the season opener. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And this one is fielded in the end zone, will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. Here's 1st and 10. Throwing is Stroud. He's going to keep it himself.
The key to a good quarterback scramble, Mike, is knowing when it's time to go from a thrower to a runner. And that's exactly what we saw here. Doesn't get the first down, but he's able to pick up some really positive yards and then get out of bounds.
A 2nd down throw for Stroud. It's a pickup of 13 yards. 1st down for Houston. From the gun, here's Stroud. He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. The Colts have got it. And he is going to bring this one back. It is a fumble recovery for a defensive touchdown. Moody now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Colts will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And he's going to bring it out from the middle of the end zone. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 17. This is 1st and 10. Now Stroud. He fires downfield for Pitts. And that is incomplete.
Defense has a chance to all but end this game, but they can't secure the interception, and now the offense has new life. But is there enough time? Do they have enough opportunities still to find themselves in position to go try to pull this one out?
On 2nd down, Stroud will set up the screen for Gibson. That screen goes for 12, and that's a 1st down.
It's been tough sledding for this offense all day today, Mike, but especially here in the second half. So they are just in desperate need of a spark, just something to get their offense into a little bit of a rhythm if they want to have any chance to find themselves back into this game here late.
He fires downfield for Pitts.
Pretty clear approach here, Mike. You're just trying to take advantage of the size of your tight end versus a smaller defender, and you're just saying box him out and go up for an offensive rebound and get the ball at its highest point. In this case, it falls incomplete, but if they continue to get that matchup, this quarterback's not going to shy away from giving his big tight end a shot.
On 2nd and 10, Stroud again. He runs with it. He'll get a dozen out of that one, scrambling his way to a 1st down.
When you find yourself trailing here late in the game, decision-making is critical. Not only is he able to extend the drive by picking up the 1st down with his legs, great job by the quarterback understanding, get out of bounds, stop the clock, save as much time as possible as they try to make a comeback. A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. That's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started.
To throw, it's Stroud. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
This pains me to say, Mike, because I love the idea of feeding the tight end, but you can only go his way so many times if it's not going to result in positive outcomes. So wouldn't be surprised to see him try to get his backs, his wide receivers, get some other guys involved, and then later in the game, go back to his big tight end.
The Texans going to go ahead and use their 1st timeout here. Clock stops with 33 seconds remaining. On 1st and 10, here's Stroud. He'll take a shot here, back of the end zone. To the end zone, it's intercepted. Picked off by Tyreek Stevenson.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That's deep for Olave. It hangs up a bit too much. It's intercepted. Picked off by Dax Hill. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position. A huge chance to cut into the deficit. They'll come up for 1st and 10. Here's Stroud. He's going to look downfield once again. And this is going to be a touchdown. Hold everything. They are not done yet. And now it's a 9-point game, so they'll go for just one here. The kick here is good, so they are back within a possession. That gets it down to an 8-point game. Down to the final few seconds of this one as the kick is away. This one will not be returned but bounced before the goal line, so it's a chance in week 1 to explain the new rule. It's touchback, and the ball comes out to the 20-yard line. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Hill brought in motion. They'll begin here on the ground. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down. Second down and 8. They go down to an 8, and that's the way to start the new campaign. 1 game, 1 win here in this season opener. Here we go. 1 final play. This is caught. He's got a long way to go. So it's a win for the Colts. They move to 1-0 as they earn this victory in the division, no less, here in week 1.